Well, it's a beautiful day outside. Well, it's beautiful until you get to the temperature, though. But thankfully, I'm indoors, and most of you guys are indoors, I'd like to hope. And I'd like to hope that you guys are not suffering from the heat, but it's time for UFC 3 Fight Day. Let me just get my pop-out chat, and we'll get started. So, yeah, it's going to be a bit earlier than normal. I understand that some of y'all may not be used to it at this time, but there we go. Just going to get my pop-out chat and we'll get started. And P1 Ryan, how are you? And also Daniel Dino, great to see you. You're also on the show. Before I forget. Well, happy birthday, and happy birthday, Daniel, and good morning, Yellow Fever. So, Yellow Fever, that's another guy that... Well, I'm doing pretty well. And, oh, a happy 34th birthday today. And hello, Cole Wesson, what's up? I'm just going to share this on my Discord and we'll get started. Also, let me see if I... Okay, so no, I haven't had an acceptance of my friend request, but oh well. There we go. Oh yeah, and you're not going to believe who you're going to fight, though. But let me just... oh. Okay, there we go. Just wanted to send a couple of messages and things like that. Alright, so let's take a look at the chat. Let me see. So we have Yellow Fever, who's going to be making his big debut, as well as Daniel and Logan about to fight. There's a couple of other people that well, of course I'm just waiting for them to come in, and also I'm going to give you guys a chance to go get some snacks or take care of some business, if you know what I mean, and we'll get started. Now, of course, I'm doing this much earlier than I normally would because, well, I have something to do later on tonight, so I figured the least I can do is do it today or do it right now and just go from there. So you got a full card today. I mean, from top to bottom, this is a stacked card. With, of course, the main event being the Mario girl, Melissa, getting a shot at the Strawweight Championship after winning the tournament, as well as the debuts of Yellow Fever and Mobman, among others. There's a couple of other people also that will be fighting. But as you can see, the first fight is between Hoist Gracie, or Royce Gracie, however you want to pronounce his first name. Gracie against Kyle the Samurai Young. And as such, let me get the first guy out here. Okay, let me just make sure I... There we go. I wanted to at least let Young know that his fight's up next. So that's what I'm doing. So at least that'll give you some time to collect your thoughts and whatnot. But for everybody else, I mean, well, first and foremost, happy birthday to Daniel. No, not Darren Young. Young Samurai. I mean, I get that was a joke, though, but still. I guess I guess Young must be doing something or on business or something. I don't know, but nonetheless, though, or who knows? Maybe he's lurking and I'm not realizing it. But with that said, I may as well start. All right, so it's Hoist Gracie against Kyle Young. Who do you think is going to win? Gracie or hey, there's Young Samurai. There he is. Well, Samurai, you get to star in the opening matchup, and also there's Brandon as well. But yep, out of all the guys that you could fight, you're fighting against the man, the myth, the legend, the great Hoist Gracie, the first ever UFC champion. I could go on and on, but oh, I got a invitation, so give me a moment. A lot of people are betting on Young. All right, here we go. Now we have the party here.
Hey, TJ.
Well,
me and Queen are playing some Friday.
So, anyway, we have Young against Gracie. Royce Gracie, that is. So, with that said, let's get to it.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute myself because I have food, so.
So, we have Nightmare Queen and King, as well as Remnant.
Me and Remnant are going to be in our game chat, so that's why if you don't hear us, that's why.
Oh, okay. Well, I think Remnant's fight is up after Young's, if I'm not mistaken. Well, there you see Kyle Young, and let me get his record. But if I recall, his record was 9 wins, 10 losses. So I'm pretty sure he would love to right the ship at this time. Chicago's finest as he enters the Octagon in Houston, Texas. Now, I know that Samurai's not going to talk very much just because he is in the Octagon. Unless, of course, he has his headset microphone. But there you see the legend, Hoist Gracie, in his signature gi, mind you. Of course, we all know that he is, if I'm not mistaken, the first inductee into the UFC Hall of Fame. Or any Hall of Fame, for that matter, really. Then, of course, you have Feck, who is still the longest-reigning champion in the house. Of course, he has the night off, but especially after what happened the last time we had a fight. Kyle is younger, he's taller, has the weight advantage, but the reach goes to Hoist Gracie.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 190 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, Young.
And there's the Hadouken from Young.
Fighting out of the red corner, a jiu-jitsu fighter rushing record of 13 wins, 3 losses, and 2 draws. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds.
Feck rhymes with neck, says Logan. Okay. Also, hello, Brandon Kvass, if I didn't say hello to you before that. All right, let's get at it. So Young taking a couple of jabs at the start. Ooh, nice left hook to Royce Gracie. Surprised Royce was able to get a couple of good punches on Young, and Young doing his best to keep away from Gracie. Wants to keep this a stand-up fight if he can. Another big punch right to Kyle Young. And Young starting to respect the punching power of Gracie a little bit. And Young, ooh, nice defensive nice defense from the takedown by Gracie. For Young, he just wants to make sure he doesn't get caught onto the ground. Nice kick to the leg of Royce Gracie. And another one. Ooh, nice uppercut right to Gracie. So far, Young, like I said, I would have to think that his best chance is to keep it standing up and striking. And of course, both guys knowing that one mistake could end it. And hello, Nicole McQueen. That's another person you'll get to see along with Nightmare Queen in a grudge match. And Young, nice takedown defense there. Another good uppercut. Every time Gracie tries to get close, he gets uppercutted for his trouble, but Gracie surprisingly doing well with the striking, which is not really his forte. He's not known to strike people. He's known for grappling and his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Ooh, nice uppercut, and I think that might have rocked him a little bit. Another kick to the body. Another punch right to the face, and finally gets a hold of Young and takes him down. So now if you're Young, you're going to have to find a way to get back up, or maybe even try to get a submission out of this. You never know. Now in a side mount, but Young making sure he doesn't get caught. Then gets hammer-fisted in the face. Now in a north-south position. Now back to the side mount. And of course, now at a stalemate, then another hammer fist, though. But Young still trying to fight out of it, though. And now a ground and pound, which is something that Royce doesn't do very often. Oh, then an elbow right to the face of Young. And then, now Royce going to try to go for, and I think it's going to be an armbar he's trying to go after. Yep. And Young trying to fight out of it. But can he get out of it? That's the question. And unfortunately, well, he just got his arm broke by Royce Gracie. And I'll tell you one thing, it doesn't surprise me one bit that once it got down to the ground, it was done. It was done, and I think he might have... Wow. Because at one point he had Royce Gracie rocked, but just could not get it. I'm staying in the comments.
Okay.
I mean, I don't blame him. I mean, I probably would feel salty myself if that happened to me. I mean, I was a bit salty myself with you know, having lost to Feck when I had a chance for a second time, no mind you.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 26 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by submission.
Not because of the loss. Oh.
Hoist, Gracie.
Or it could just be the fact that you got your arm broke. I don't know. But hey, what do I know? But there you see the legend, Hoist Gracie, and he didn't become a legend just by doing absolutely nothing. I mean, he used to win, like, championships, and the way you used to do that was winning 8-man same-night tournaments. If you remember back in those days, that's what they used to do to crown champions. But that's exactly what MG did. Mario Girl, that is. But up next is another member of Weapon X, and that is Remnant. I don't know if he's still here, but his fight is up next, and it will be against John. So with that said, let me get Mr. John out here. And grabs his hoodie. Aww. Okay. Alright, so I just sent that to John and let him know that his fight is up next against Remnant. But unfortunately for Kyle, that takes him down to 9 wins, 11 losses, 9-11. Nightmare is outside waiting for him. Okay. I couldn't read that at first. Okay, well, let me get my... Oh, here's my drink of water here. Good water, though. Alright, so, here's our next fight. Again, I don't know if Remnant can hear, but I know I can't hear him. But his fight is between him and John. And these are two guys that are... I don't think they've ever met each other, and if they had, I don't remember who won. But who do you guys think is going to win? Remnant or John? I haven't drank water in like 4 days. Well, you should, especially with the weather being as hot as it is.
Shame on you.
I mean, after all, even though I went to McDonald's, I just got water because it's going to be that hot, really. It is. Well, up first. Yeah, well, you're not going to think so much when, you know, you're... Well, then again, who am I to really judge? Yeah, we'll see how that works. I mean, after all. Anyway, Well, up first is John, and as I mentioned before, he is a wrestler in real life. Like he's more like collegiate wrestling. Well, actually, he's not in college, but he's on the wrestling team in his school. So he knows what it's like to... So he knows what it's like to weight cut, is what I was about to say before I was... Anyway, welcome back, Daniel Dino, and your fight is still yet to come. Hey, Remnant, what's up? But there you see Remnant, and I was checking.
Looks like.
Yes, yes, you are. You'll be facing your so to speak your twin. And welcome to the show, John. You're just in time for your fight. The tale of the tape: John is younger, has the height advantage and the reach, but the weight is squarely in the favor of Remnant by 54 pounds.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of
I will give Daniel a gift for his birthday. Is it going to be an L?
making his professional debut
I thought so.
tonight. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 200 pounds.
There you see John in black, and his record stands at 2 wins, 2 losses.
And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 200.
And Remnant's record, excuse me, is 3 wins, 4 losses. But anyway, how's everything going in McGrumpsland, John? And, you know, I got to start catching up with you guys, man. I do miss hanging out with you guys, with the McGrumps and everything like that. I mean, outside of, you know, doing the TGO stuff, which not long after this, I'll probably be doing some work on that. But there you see John and Remnant. It's been fine. Awesome. And also, John, if you need to talk to me or if you need anything from me, just DM me, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible, though. Ooh, nice combination onto John, and then one right back to Remnant. And B Super, that's another guy you're going to be seeing later in the show. Right now, ooh, Elementor went for some punches and kicks, but then John was able to grab him and wrestle him down using his wrestling ability. But he elects to stand him up. Ooh, nice combination by John. Even though Remnant does have some punching power, John has the speed and can probably do a couple of combinations onto Remnant, in addition to his great wrestling ability. Wait, Discord? What's going on in Discord? Let me check my Discord, though. Check my Discord.
Put the Discord.
Oh. Okay. So it looks like young samurai Kyle Young wants to pass the torch to his sister, Sammy KO, aka Samantha Young. And then wait a minute. And Remnant has now it looks like he's got the Kimura onto John.
Tap his arm, Remnant.
John, is he gonna get this? Is he gonna get out of it, I should say, excuse me. But John has to tap out before it could ever be broken, and that's it. So, John did pretty well with his wrestling skill, but once Remnant got a caught, can't even talk. Once Remnant was able to catch the arm, Remnant was able to get the win with the Kimura lock. As he improves his record to 4 wins, 4 losses, and John goes to 2 wins and 3 losses, but for John, nothing to be ashamed of. He did pretty well early on, but once he got caught with that Kimura, Remnant was not going to let go.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean.
I'll have to talk to Samurai with when it comes to Samantha Young, since, technically, even though he's the brother, he's also Samantha's manager, by the way, so I have to talk to him about that. But one thing that is true is that Remnant has won by submission, and he moves up 4 wins, 4 losses now. But, well, anyways, GG to John and GG to Remnant. But anyway, also, B Super, I forgot to say hello to you, and also, how are you doing? I have food. Chad died for 5 minutes.
You'll be okay, Logan.
Well, up next is Logan and Daniel Dino. I know that Dino was here. I don't know if he's still watching right now. But let's get to it. So it's going to be Logan. Oh, I'm doing pretty well, Mr. B Super, and I'm just happy to have you guys here. I could say the same thing with Nightmare and Queen and Remnant and Samurai. But we have Logan, Logan Hinton, a former middleweight champion, but now he has moved down to welterweight. Meanwhile, his friend is still at middleweight, Daniel Dino. If you look at them, they look similar in so many respects. Like they look like twins, but one has darker hair than the other. That's how you're going to tell the difference between Daniel Dino. And speaking of whom, there he is. Well, hey, just the fact that you even had the title to begin with, that's a run. That's a success, if you ask me. Some people just don't realize that just getting the title is hard, and holding on to it is even harder, I would have to think. But there you see Daniel Dino, his twin, so to speak. Hey, Mobman! That's another guy that is making his major debut tonight. And of course, in Nightmare Queen's version of UFC, she is undefeated. Lethbridge, or excuse me, that is Logan. Now, of course, Logan is going to definitely do what he has to do and get this match on the ground, especially being that he's undersized by 1 weight class, but still, anything can happen. So the tail of the tape. They are both the same age, the same height, and the same reach. The difference is that Daniel Dino has a 15-pound weight advantage. So they are twins in every respect, but wait.
This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 63 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds.
So Daniel Dino stands with a record of 2 wins, 10 losses.
And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight.
And in the game, we're both Canadian. Yeah, that's true. Even though that could definitely be false, but nonetheless, though. And I forgot to mention that Logan Hinton's record is at 5 wins, 6 losses. But with that said, here we go. So Hinton being the smaller of the 2 men. Oh, nice spinning back kick, though. Just one of us dyed her hair, says Logan. Ooh, nice jabbing combination by Dino. Ooh, knee right to the gut of Logan. Ooh, nice uppercut onto Dino. That'll definitely get his attention. Yeah, that's why you don't eat before you fight. Or at least you shouldn't. Ooh, big left hook and then a big kick to take down Logan, and Logan already is in trouble by his supposed twin brother, Daniel Dino. Oh, that's even worse, especially with taco shit. And right now, Dino just pinning him against the fence. But they back away from the fence anyway. Ooh, nice axe kick by Daniel Dino, though. Not gonna lie, I'm really nervous for my match, though. I mean, I don't blame you. I was nervous a couple of times, especially when I got to fight Feck for the championship. Not once, but twice, and both times I failed. But like once because he offered it, and then the second time was when I won a tournament to do it. Rockhawk64, how are you? Also got to hang out with Rock for even just a little bit when I was at his podcast on Twitch. If you want to see that, go check that out. It's very awesome. You know, he talks about games, he talks about things like that. Well, I'm happy that you're doing well, and Logan trying to get from behind. Nope, they both get back on the feet. Nice overhand left.
I'm back.
Oh, welcome back, Queen.
Yeah.
So I understand that you're very nervous for you. Oh, a knee right to the back, but
Yeah. I mean, I just don't want Minerva to break my arm again.
well, you're not fighting Minerva. You're fighting McQueen for the right to fight Minerva.
Well, when that time does come around and I do win, I hope she doesn't break my arm.
Right.
Again.
Need to import that to YouTube. Thanks. So thanks for the reminder. Also, hi, Nightmare Snipe Queen, says Rockhawk. What? Oh my god! Look at the replay if you can. But Logan was trying to do a spin kick.
That was a botch kick and a half.
It was a botch kick, and he ended up doing the split. Oh my goodness! Oh my.
That was
Logan?
that's gotta be painful.
I mean, I guess he kind of learned that from James Brown.
Oh jeez.
Which that was funny, but you know, Logan did the split. I don't even think I could do that. If I did, I probably would. No, I probably would have a hernia or something.
I would probably break both my legs if I tried that.
Oh, then a takedown onto.
Nightmare. He had to split.
He had to split. And Rock says, "Hi, Samurai."
Mom's just like shaking my head at this dude. That's the best moment of my career. But I can see why you would think that.
Ooh, a couple of punches in a lock, but anyway, now now we are finally in the second round, or going to a second round in a fight after the first two fights ended in the first round. That's what happens when. Let's see if I want to see if it's on the replay. Looking back on this,
I hope it is.
Now that's what happens when someone knocks your base down mid-spin kick, but before
yeah. Don't think.
Did someone order a banana split? Alright, so they didn't show it.
Oh my god.
But there's Altered Arcade. He is the manager of Derek Silver, who we're going to see later in the show tonight. Or today, I should say. I would have done it tonight, but I have real-life commitments to take care of, so that's why I'm doing it right now. Alright, round two. Here we go. It was a split decision.
You can stop now. You can stop now, Nightmare. You can stop now with the jokes.
I mean, he could have just done like Moses and split the Red Sea.
What?
That's a history thing and a joke at the same time.
Talk about split-second timing.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
The Jerry the King Lawler laugh.
Jeez.
Either Samantha or Akira could take my place. We need females over here. Well, I'll have to put either one of them on the list and then go from there, because, you know, and that's out of fairness, really.
I mean, if you want Akira, I have her on my game, so I could tell you how I made her that way.
Okay. Time to split these puns.
And if you want Samantha, then you gotta talk to Samurai, because he made her. He made Samantha, I made Akira, so.
Right. So like I said, whoever gets chosen by Samurai, I have to put it at the bottom of the list, just because, you know, again, it's out of fairness, really, to those who were on the list before that.
I think the opinion is split on that one.
Best botch in UFC history.
He rolled the split.
Oh my god!
You know, I'll have to look back on this video and try to time mark it when he does the split, so that way you can watch it anytime you want.
Yay!
Oh, and then an uppercut right to.
I'll go clip it.
Right to.
After the stream is done.
Yeah, if you can clip it, even better. I can always keep going with the puns. Oh, and a nice upper high kick onto Logan, but Logan is still in this. He's not gonna quit. It's like he's a zombie or something, but not the Korean zombie though.
Rock! Oh my god.
Oh, I could do other puns like we will rock you. And here we thought he had a split personality.
Jeez.
Oh, another high kick onto Logan. Stop with the puns before I split your head off. Oh. I'm sorry, we're just having fun with this. Although I really think we should stop, because you know why? Because that might actually make him mad. Or get him knocked out, actually. As Daniel Dino has finally ended what seems to be his longest losing streak. as he improves to 3 wins, 10 losses, and Logan now goes to 5 wins, 7 losses now. Big punch. And that just put him to sleep.
He went night.
A right jab and then a left hook. And having already lost a lot of blood, where actually both guys were losing blood. But in this case, Daniel Dino finally ends his long losing streak.
Damn.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mugliano has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 15 seconds of round number 2.
Logan, the new name is Mr. Split. Oh no.
That's a pretty good one, Joker.
I'm the Kurt Hawkins of UFC. Yeah, but did Kurt Hawkins ever win the middleweight championship? No. Anyone want to hear a
No.
skeleton pun? Yeah, I would like to hear it.
I hear those all the time.
Well, I haven't.
We're friends with a skeleton.
Wait, Jack Skeleton? No.
No, Skellies.
No, I had to.
Oh,
Whose character into it is actually a skeleton.
that skeleton is pretty fun. I've had a conversation with him.
The only other person I could think of as a skeleton was La Barca. Sound? You got a broken funny bone.
No, I'm just broken altogether.
This is how she is. You can't cut this on her without her busting again.
No, I'm not even kidding. You can't do anything that I won't laugh at because that's just the kind of personality that I have. I will laugh at literally every single freaking thing.
Let's see. Is Beast
I've been in
here?
a chat before without being in a party with her and make her laugh.
And he can vouch
I
for
don't need to be
me.
in a party with her.
No, he doesn't.
I have that power.
Okay, so. Oh, there's Beast. There he is. All right. So, when I went to go see UFC in real life, one of the headliners there was one Uriah Faber. Well, that's who B Super is going to fight today.
So he had a favor? Okay.
Yeah, Uriah Faber. He came back after he came out of retirement, and he knocked somebody out in less than a
Put him back
minute.
in retirement.
Well, it's going to be Uriah Faber against B Super, and for Beast a win over Faber, a former WEC bantamweight champion, that would be huge for B Super. But also, Samurai gave me the person that wants to have take his place.
It's the
But first and foremost, there you see B Super. So there you see B Super, and Beast, he has a record of 6 wins, 5 losses. Has had a couple of chances to win UFC gold, including the fact that he did become the first person, whether in real life or in a video game, to beat Khabib Nurmagomedov, who, as you know, is an undefeated fighter. But then there you see the legend, Uriah Faber from Isla Vista, California, but also resides in my hometown, Sacramento. As Malman is getting ready for his fight later in the show, he owes me a favor. Who does? That sounds like a rib. Sounds like that was a rib tickler, says Rockhawk. And there you see Minerva. And Minerva, one of the matches... I was about to say to Minerva, one of the matches that you're going to see is two
Minerva,
bantamweights. Yeah, we see you, though.
You can't
But-
sneak in here.
But there's going to be a women's bantamweight fight in which whoever wins gets to fight for your title on the next show. But great to see, but it's great to see the champ Minerva.
Hello.
Welcome back,
Ah.
Remnant. As Remnant
Keep
is,
on.
well, there you see Beast. But anyway, Remnant, how does it feel to get your win against John?
Nice.
Hello, TJ Samurai and everyone else. Aw, thank you. And
Alright.
also Joker's
Queen,
on the
you
show
wanna-
too.
Want to continue playing, Queen?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, let's stay in the game chat, the party chat for now.
Yeah.
All right, let's get at it. Here we go. Now, Beast, I'll say one thing about Beast, though, is... I mean, if you look at the size of Beast compared to Faber, Faber by no means is a small man, but Beast is just that big.
Thank you, Remnant.
No
Right now-
problem.
I mean, Beast is a bit taller, has a little bit more weight. Just not that much, though, against Faber, though. And Faber pinning Beast against the cage and just kneeing him and just punching him right in the gut. And Beast is going to have to do something. I mean, he can't just continue to take it, though. And Beast... Of course, instincts, like if he was wrestling, the instinct would have been to elbow him, but he can't. Not on the back, he can't. But it's still pinned against the cage as Beast. Oh, but then a judo throw right to Beast.
Judo.
And Beast. And Uriah trying to pin him, but
I have done
Beast, every time Beast tries to make a move, he gets hammer fisted in the face, but uh-oh. Now he's got something. What's he got? And welcome back to the show, Cole. Uh-oh. Now he's trying to work on an arm bar at this point. Is Beast going to get out of it? Unfortunately not. As Uriah Faber gets the win.
Yeah.
Ow.
The AA doesn't really give us submissions that well.
Yeah, they got to fix that, especially in UFC 4 when that comes out. And probably add a few other things, too.
The UFC, the submission system is shit.
Well, there you go, folks.
I mean,
Plain and simple.
that isn't to say they don't get out of it. I've seen it.
No, even when you're playing, the submission system is shit.
No. I mean, if you're the one doing the submission, then, you know, yeah. Then the AI is fine, but if you're the one getting the submission done to you, then yeah, it's shit.
Exactly. That's why I wish it was like too heavy. You could switch the submission system. No.
Well, there you
Why
go.
would
there's
it
pieces
ever
of
be
news.
like that?
Exactly.
And Beast is mad. And rightfully so.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You got it right to be.
going to stop to this contest at 1 minute
As
Okay.
of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out,
I have made her heel.
the California King of
Nanny.
The thing.
although on the other hand, there's nothing wrong with losing to Uriah Faber. I mean, then again, the guy is a legend. And I understand that he's looking for a fight against Henry Cejudo for the Bantamweight Championship. As far as I understand it. And
To the complex.
I actually wouldn't mind, paying to see that fight. I really wouldn't. But up next, we'll feature Minerva's friend, as well as Mr. Altered Arcade and his fighter, Derek Silver, against Big JH, otherwise known as Jason Hill. So let's see. I don't know if Altered is here. Let me let him know. So before I forget. Oh, and there's Jumex. What's up?
Feel accomplished now. Made
Let's see,
something
where did I
happen that feels
put? Where is he? I'm just looking for. Oh, there he is.
exactly
Adam
things I
Guerin.
need, yes. For reasons.
Well, I mean, there is. I don't think I have a rule that
He's got
says
every
no
right to say that
excessive.
type of thing right now. Jumex.
Yeah, I mean, if I had a problem with it, I probably would have warned him. But it's fine. All right, so I just let Mr. Derek Silver know that his fight is up next. But who do you guys think is going to win? Derek Silver or Jason Hill? The time for talk is over and the time for fighting is about to begin. Let's do it. Okay. And to date, Silver. A lot of people are going for Silver to win. Or two people at least. But there you see Big JH, Jason Hill. What about me? Oh. Wait, do I have... Let me see, where's... Oh, you know what I forgot? Hang on a second.
Ooh, that was...
Okay.
Well, one thing I was able to do, Mr. Insane One, I might as well mention to Jumex, is that I was able to reinstate your character on Fire Pro, so I have you on Fire Pro again. And I have you on the list to be made for UFC 3. The only bad thing I hate, again, I mentioned this, is the fact that you can only have up to 22 fighters. I'm like...
Hey, Queen.
That's the smallest limit ever I've ever
Yeah.
seen.
And that's why the wait list is so big, really.
Yeah.
As I was about to say, Jason...
Yeah, the cool thing about UFC is that you can have like 5 Karumas going at one time. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
That's basically the only thing, for me, that's the only bad reason I'll buy it, not because of the character.
So
Yeah.
Derek has the weight and the age advantage. Everything else is identical.
This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet
Queen, I only found shotgun.
fighting out of Atlanta.
I found gas
Hill.
Nice. Wait, where's the gas?
in the house I was just in.
Fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his
Yeah, don't mind us. Me and members playing Friday the 13th, so don't mind us if you hear us say something that's out of the ordinary.
Sorry, Joom, says Jose. Anyway, also hello, Jose Blanco. I forgot to say hello. As Jose is going to fight Yellow Fever in his debut match, as they are both featherweights.
So, in this house, Queen, right here,
All right, here we go.
you open the door because I do not want to climb through the glass. Thank you.
There.
Through here? Alright.
Yeah, she's here. And right now, Hill doing his best to press the advantage onto Silver. Is one of the choices to be on the cover is Finn Balor for next WWE 2K game. Well, if anything, Finn does deserve that.
He is definitely going to be on the roster.
I would hope so. I would not mind looking at that every day to put in my game. I have keys. Really.
Oh, you have keys? Nice.
Yeah, because that person right there has keys, so...
And
So
Derek
drive?
Silver.
Wow,
What a slam onto Hill!
you want to drive or let me drive?
And
No.
once he gets on the ground... Wait a minute. Silver is looking to try to get an inverted triangle onto Jason Hill. Oh, now he's got that thing cranked in tight. And wait, what happened to... Oh, Jason passed out, and that's it. Derek Silver, in quick fashion, puts away Jason Hill.
Alright, Queen, I got the gas filled.
And Derek Silver
I'm
improves
right
to...
now, so...
He improves to 8-6, while Jason Hill goes down to 5 wins, 8 losses, though.
Ow.
One thing I was about to mention as far as Jason Hill is concerned is that he is at the most no-shows, though. Derek's really been building up his submissions game after being humiliated in his title match. Yep, that's true.
Break you!
Oh, Doug! What's up? Doug's here.
Doug!
Friends just straight up and left. And someone got betrayed.
You got betrayed. Oh, no,
Wow.
Anyway, well, congratulations to Altered Arcades guy.
Tommy, too. You see my body down there?
Right here?
Okay. Well, thank you
Yeah.
for coming in, Doug.
My keys, too, so... Yeah.
Oh, I could get the 2-seater.
Wow, so far, all these fights have gone to only run one round except for the Dino Hinton fight. But up next is going to be between Nicole McQueen and the Nightmare Queen. All for the right to fight Minerva. So, Queen, are you ready?
Yeah, I am. See you in the octagon.
Alright, so... How is everyone, says Doug. I'm doing pretty well, my friend. So, Nightmare is going to be out of the booth, so I think her phone is going to be transitioned over to Jason, Savini Jason. The Battle of the Queen, says Joker. There you see McQueen. And of course, the last time that we saw McQueen, she won in the first round of the women's can't even talk. The women's tournament that we had. We had a women's tournament for the first time. She made it to the first round, and it came at the expense of the Nightmare Queen. But ended up losing to the eventual tournament winner in Melissa. Rivera's here. So there you see your mom, your mother, Jane Voorhees, the Nightmare Queen. But there you see your mother has great ground and pound. does Queen. Nicole McQueen's record stands at 1 win, 4 losses, and Nightmare Queen stands at 5 wins, 7 losses here. But the winner gets to fight Minerva. Now Jane is younger, and also, however, the weight advantage goes to Nicole, and they are both the same height and the same reach. And hello, Judd.
This woman is a jiu-jitsu fighter, making professional debut here tonight. She stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Lethbridge, Alberta, Canada.
Just grab my phone in case anyone tries to call me.
Fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist making a professional debut here tonight. She stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 126 pounds. Fighting out of
Going for Nicole says, be super. Sure. I guess you'll have to wait a few days before you can change it to Bob or something, but hello, Bob.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Right now, Jane going for a couple of front kicks. Would love nothing more than to humiliate McQueen after she was humiliated by her in that tournament. Both women exchanging punches and kicks. Ooh, nice check kick by McQueen, and then one right to the gut by Voorhees. Yeah, it's tonight. 240 is tonight. Yep. Ooh, nice axe kick right to the top of the head of McQueen. But McQueen gonna fight back though. And there you see Savini Jason watching. I got a straw stuck on my tooth. Hello? Ooh, nice jumping knee onto Nicole McQueen. I don't think she got all of it though. I mean, this is the trilogy between these two. I mean, in the first fight, Nicole McQueen got knocked out by Queen, or Jane Voorhees. And then, in the tournament, she lost to McQueen, did Voorhees, and also hello, Lucky. This is not Fortnite. I mean, you can see the title on the screen, right? I hear Derek's girlfriend is enjoying the spoils of his new submission-based regimen as well. There's a Pikachu dancing behind me. Aww. But right now, both women are just going at each other, though. And going for a kick, but completely missing is Queen. Yeah, more like a troll. was calling me. But right now, McQueen doing a good jabbing combination, just keeping the fight on the feet, though. Yes. Ooh, nice front kick onto Queen. But yeah, it's enough with the trolling, though. If anything, I'm just letting you off with a warning, so let's stop, though. And of course, I know that Altered is just playing. Anyway, also, hello, Lucky. I forgot to say hello as well. I mean, both these ladies are just beating the tar out of each other, but not one woman has the advantage for any length of time. And we're going to round 2. Also, hello, Brian Azriel. How's it going, man? Heel thoughts, Brian Azriel. Ooh. Nice punch right to the gut. Let's take a look at a second angle of that. Simultaneously delivering kicks. Not sure who got the worst of that exchange right there. And then, of course, you can't forget the lovely senoritas, the ring girls. But then you have some amazing fighters like Jane and Nicole. Ooh, nice right hook onto McQueen. The Firebrand definitely got the better of that exchange. Yeah, probably. But as you can see, a lot of stalling. I mean, as you can see, I would have to think that one wrong move could be the end. Nice Superman punch by McQueen, though. I mean, Voorhees has landed a total of 47 strikes. Uh-oh. Well, she might have done a spinning kick and some of Queen's blood might have spat on her. Because that could have happened, though. Ooh. But whoever wins is going to fight Minerva for the Bantamweight Championship. And, ooh, a kick right to the leg of McQueen. Tell you one thing, Minerva has been cleaning out the division considerably, though. But, of course, I couldn't pass up the opportunity to book a trilogy fight between Nicole and Jane. Ooh, nice couple of punches right to McQueen by Nightmare Queen. And Nightmare starting to catch McQueen off guard here. Then a kick right to the leg, slowing him down. Ooh, try to go for a Karate Kid crane kick. Let me drink some water while I'm at it. Nice Superman punch right there. But as you can see, it's like a game of chess. Like, who's going to blink first? been it's been a stalemate between these two, so not a lot of action has happened. Nice kickboxing combination there onto Nicole McQueen. But one thing, nice right hook and then a high kick right to Nicole McQueen. But then Nightmare Queen's like, hey, get up though. Electing for Nicole McQueen to stand up rather than go onto the ground. Ooh, nice grab, nice foot grab, and then a left hook to counter that onto Queen. Now just standing there. Ooh, kick to the side of Nicole McQueen, from Nicole McQueen, I should say, excuse me. I'm so excited I can't even say it right. That's what happens when you have two queens in there. Although McQueen getting rocked a little bit by Nightmare Queen. But less than a minute to go in the second round, going into the third. I mean, McQueen's got to do something though. I don't know who won the first round, but I would have to think the second round might have been won by Queen. Oh, nice high kick onto Nightmare Queen. Oh, spinning back fist onto Nicole, and Nicole is rocked from that. And Nightmare Queen was trying to finish her off, but that's the end of the second round, and we're going to a third round. And it's a lot like their first fight, a bloody affair. And Doug is saying that it's 2-2 at this point, and Rivera's like, "Go, Mom." But I have to think that Rivera's mother, Jane, might have won that second round just because of that knockdown. All right, third and final round. Let's do it. Let's see who's going to get the win right here. And Nicole's going to have to, uppercut onto McQueen. And Jane is loving the blood. I mean, hell, the ring is covered in blood, as pointed out by Cole. I mean, but it just goes to show how badly these two want to win. Oh, another right hook.
Wow.
And welcome back, Remnant. And right now, Nightmare Queen just trying to pick apart Mid-Queen. Have I actually ever played this game? A few times, actually. I haven't played the My Career mode. I probably should. I heard it's very good. So I probably might do that on my off time. Oh, nice spinning back kick, and that got Nightmare Queen's attention real good. Oh, but Nightmare Queen coming right back, and now has McQueen rocked. Then a kick to the legs to McQueen. Ooh, nice knee right to the head, but still not enough to knock McQueen down. Tell you one thing, McQueen is hard as steel in terms of her head. At least no one can ever say that she wasn't a hard-headed woman. But, I mean, both women are just beating the hell out of each other, and McQueen now trying to push the pace up again. Nice kick right to the upper part of the, or close to the chest, and then an uppercut to take down McQueen, but now both women are now on the ground, and now anything can happen here. And McQueen was trying to go for an H-bomb a la Dan Henderson, but now gets reversed and now is on top of Queen. But Queen, wait a minute, Queen gets out of it, and they're both back on the feet. Now trying to go for the body to set up for a punch to the head is what Nightmare Queen is doing. Oh, uppercut right to McQueen again, and McQueen is rocked, but still on her feet. Ooh, went for a front kick, did McQueen, but missed. And wow, McQueen just folded up like an accordion, but is still not knocked out. Now we have less than a minute to go. Yeah, they are refusing to give up. This is, I'll tell you one thing, this is fight of the night type stuff here. This could go to decision unless someone gets a late round knockout here. That's probably what's going to come down to, really. "20 seconds to go. Let's see what happens here." And another big punch onto Nicole McQueen. Oh, and another one. Oh, but Nicole still refusing to give up. 3, 2, 1. That's it. We go the distance. Wow. These two put on, without a doubt, the fight of the day. I mean, Nightmare, how do you feel about this? That would be Jane, Doug. But there were a couple of times I thought that Nicole probably would have won and probably should have lost as well. Oh, here's the decision.
We go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All three judges score the contest 30-26. Declared the winner by unanimous decision.
So by unanimous decision, Jane Voorhees has won. So a decision win for Nightmare Queen improves her record to 6 wins, 7 losses, and Nightmare Queen, or McQueen, I should say, excuse me, goes to 1-5. So Nightmare Queen now has a date with Destiny with Minerva. Well, for the title, I should say, to be more specific. But congratulations to Voorhees. So that's a fight that goes all the way to the end. But speaking of Joker, there is he and Super Godzilla. Now, this is a non-title fight. This is not for the title, but a victory over Godzilla will give him a shot at the light heavyweight title. And Nightmare Queen's going to get cleaned up, but who do you think is going to win? The light heavyweight champion, Godzilla, or the Joker?
Welcome back.
Queen, I mean, there was a lot of blood spilled. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
I mean, like, I could see that your legs are hurt, your guts hurt, everything.
Yeah, pretty sore.
Should be fine.
But yeah, up next is Godzilla, Super, the light heavyweight champion against Joker in a non-title match. And like I said, if Joker wins, he gets a shot at the light heavyweight championship. And Godzilla wanted this fight against Joker. Well, who knows? He might have gotten more than he bargained for as Joker makes his way down. Do I even dare ask you guys in the commentary booth, who do you think is going to win?
Joker.
As Joker comes in with a record of 10 wins, 8 losses. And Cole also says Joker will win. But then, there you see the champion, Godzilla, and his record stands an incredible 11 wins and 3 losses, and he is the light heavyweight champion. The only person that has a better record than him is King Feck, in that the only difference is 2 wins for Feck. That's the big difference. And what's even more incredible is that Godzilla is one of the few guys that has handed Feck one of his 3 losses. The tail of the tape, Joker is younger, has the height, the weight, and the reach advantage. But we've seen how good Super Godzilla is under Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 200 pounds. Fighting out of
So Doug is saying Joker will win by knockout in the 2nd round. Okay.
This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall.
I got car keys, Creed.
86 pounds. Fighting out of Manila, Philippines, Monster. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Ben Bergliano.
Well, okay, that scared the Everything Daylight family.
The Living Daylights? Wow. Alright, fight underway. Here we go. Joker exchanging punches and kicks with Godzilla. But also, Joker realizes how dangerous Godzilla is, because we've seen in the past that Godzilla, once he gets a hold of you, he never lets go. That's what Joker has to fight over. Nice overhand right onto Godzilla, though. Oh, nice kick onto the head of Joker, and Joker got the worst of that. And Joker's rocked a little bit as Godzilla, I think he's trying to prove a point that he doesn't need submissions to win. He can also knock people out. Although I don't think that's a good idea, as Joker just gave him a left hook for his trouble. Oh, and an upper kick, and now it's Godzilla who's rocked. Follows up with a couple of punches, but still not enough to knock him out. Or down, at least. Nice exchange by the two guys, and Joker, again, he knows what he has to do. He wants to keep the fight standing up. That's his best chance to beat Godzilla. Wants to try to cleanly knock him out, though. Or at the very least, beat him so badly that even if he does get a submission, or even if he's on the ground, he won't be able to have much awareness to go for a submission, as he would be beaten up. That's what Joker's trying to accomplish at this point. Then a front kick onto Godzilla. Oh, and Godzilla just got taken down with a leg kick. I mean, he was going for a spinning back kick, but got caught, and then another big kick to the face by Joker. So Joker's doing the right thing. He's trying to pick him apart, and another big kick to the head of Godzilla. Another jab. But he also has to be careful not to get knocked out himself. And Joker just sizing up. Nice combination by Joker. And again, Joker. Oh, now he's got him pinned against the cage. And Godzilla is reeling a little bit. But of course, Joker is not going to be foolhardy enough to try to go and charge at him. He probably thinks that Godzilla is trying to bait him, and that's the one thing he doesn't want to get baited. Spinning back kick, but missed. Oh, that time he got him. Oh, but Joker also got a front kick in the face for his trouble as well. But both men are still fighting. Oh, now Joker's in trouble here. Just a little bit, though. But Joker getting his senses back. His senses back, excuse me. I couldn't talk. There we go. And with less than 20 seconds left to go, we could go into a second round. And if I'm not mistaken, Godzilla hasn't been into the second round in like a long time. It's been a long time since he had been put into the second round, and a back kick to end off the first round. So I have to think that Joker might have won the first round on the judges' scorecards. But he did everything he needed to do. He had to keep it standing up and not go down. And as you can see, he was picking him apart. I'm surprised Godzilla was able to have the chin to stay up there. Joker got hurt but won that round, says Doug. All right, round two, here we go. And Joker, of course, making sure that Godzilla... Oh, nice spinning back kick onto Godzilla, though. Or by Godzilla, excuse me. Oh, and a spinning back fist onto Joker, and Joker's hurt now. Oh, Joker, actually, he was trying to use the Superman cage punch. You know, which is where you get off the cage and do a Superman punch that way. Though he didn't get it all flush, though. So I'm surprised that Godzilla hasn't been going for takedowns. Nice punch and kick to the head. Oh, nice leg grab, and down goes Godzilla, but of course Joker not gonna get caught in the trap of trying to go for a knockout on the ground. Oh, and another kick to the head. Then a kick to the leg. One right back to Godzilla, and down goes Godzilla again. And again. And Joker is on the verge of an upset here. You know, given their records and everything, but of course Joker knows he does not want to get careless. And another kick to the head. Spinning back kick, didn't get all of it though. Records were made to be broken, that's true. Anything can happen though. We've seen it. I mean, we saw what happened with Logan winning the middleweight championship, as well as beating Anderson Silva and Yoel Romero in succession before becoming the champion. We've seen that. And Joker just fighting the fight of his life here. Oh, nice spinning back elbow though. And down goes Godzilla again, but again, Joker does not want to go to the ground unless he knows he has got the knockout here. That's what he's looking for. Oh, then a kick right to the head of Joker by Godzilla. But of course Joker has to time his punches carefully though. Oh, another spinning back fist to Joker. Should this go to the third round, I have to think that Joker has won this. Unless, of course, Godzilla manages to beat him. Yeah, he has to stop blocking those high kicks with his head, that's true. Ooh, nice punch to the gut. And a couple more punches onto Joker, though. But then a front kick onto Joker, and again, Joker is just taking it. And Joker, ooh. Godzilla, and another spinning back kick to Joker, and now Joker is in trouble. Just for a little bit, though. Less than 30 seconds to go. Nice left hook. Now we got less than 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And for the second time in as many fights, we are going to a third round. There you had that big right hand that takes down Godzilla, and then a right and then a left right to the body. Here it is, a right to the face, and again leaning onto the cage, but Joker, of course, knowing that if it goes to the ground, that Godzilla could trap him. So right now, Joker is fighting the fight that he needs to fight. And of course, once again, we are greeted by the lovely senoritas. As we go into the third and final round, here we go. If I have to estimate, Joker may be winning this on points, but there's still one full round left to go. Nice hook kick to the face of from Joker to Godzilla, excuse me. I mean, Joker has 4 knockdowns to Godzilla's 0. And Godzilla in trouble at the moment. I mean, I'll tell you one thing. Godzilla is... I mean, both guys are hurt, but Godzilla has to be in worse shape at this point. I mean, really, for him to win, he has to pull an Anderson Silver. That's what he's got to do. And, well, down goes Godzilla, but... And Joker, he committed. He is now on top of Godzilla. Uh-oh, but now I think he might have gotten caught there. Now he's in the Google Plata. Let's see if Joker can get out of this. Joker, can he get out? Wait, what happened to Joker, though? Oh, Joker passed out, and that's it. Wow! So Godzilla was losing that fight by points, and somehow, some way, found a way to pull an Anderson Silva and get a submission win. That has got to be heartbreaking because he did everything right. He did everything right, but once he went to the ground to try to finish off Godzilla, Godzilla just was there to put him out. As Godzilla improves his record to 12 wins, 3 losses, and Joker goes to 10 wins, 9 losses now. But again, Joker did a great job. But he had the match won, but Godzilla took it from him.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliano is going to stop to this contest at 1 minute, 22 seconds of the 3rd round, declaring the winner by submission due to a Gogo Plata. Oscar!
So Godzilla has won by submission. But take nothing away from Joker. He did great, but Godzilla proved once and for all why he is the light heavyweight champion. Just when you think you have him down, you don't. And I don't know what else to say except, Godzilla was the better man today. But up next is a fight that Brandon Kvass has wanted, and I mean, before I go into that, how do you feel, guys, about Joker? I take it it's at a loss for words, and I don't blame you. But we have to move on to a fight between Junior Dos Santos, who was selected by Kvass to be his opponent. And speaking of which, I don't know if Brandon, are you here? See if Brandon's here. We just let him know that his fight is up next. I'd have to imagine it was like sucking the air out of a balloon with what happened, though. Gotta go walk my dog, not a problem. But anyway, we gotta move on to Kvass against Junior Dos Santos, a former UFC heavyweight champion. I'd have to think that a victory for Brandon would get him closer and closer to a championship. And of course, for everybody else that's still in the chat, you guys can tell me who you think is going to win. But that was a great fight, though. I'm not going to take anything away from that fight, but we move on. So up first, we have Brandon Kvass at 12 wins, 8 losses. The only person that has more wins than him is Feck at 13, but still, that's a great record nonetheless. Not the best record, but a good record. Tiffany Sky! It's Tiffany! Anyway, how's it going, Tiffany? Lovely to see you. But then you have Junior Dos Santos, former heavyweight champion, as I mentioned before. And you know, outside of, you know, the octagon, Junior Dos Santos is hands down one of the nicest people you will ever meet. He does a lot of charity works for his well, province or town in Brazil. Like he's an ambassador for Brazil, and a philanthropist, you know, to help, you know, kids, whether it's through school or combat sports and whatnot. Brandon is younger. However, Junior Dos Santos has the height, the weight, and the reach advantage. So Brandon, good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer. Making his professional
But I'm happy that you're doing well, Tiffany. I'm happy to hear that.
200 pounds. Fighting out of Hoboken, New Jersey, the Enforcer.
And Tiffany saying Brandon for the win. All right, cool. Cool.
Boxer, holding a professional record of 20 wins, 5 losses. He stands 64 inches tall, weighing in at 238 pounds. Fighting out of Salvador, Bahia, Brazil.
Is everything okay, Mr. Remnant?
He is a former UFC
Or was that Nightmare that did that?
Junior Chicano And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Eve Loving.
Anyway, welcome back, Daniel Dino. I don't know if you saw your fight, but it happened already. And just like that, Brandon Kvass going right for... trying to push the pressure onto Dos Santos. Wants to use his speed to press the advantage that he has, while at the same time making sure he doesn't get knocked out by Dos Santos. And Mob, your fight is coming up very shortly, dude. So do stick around, because your fight is up next, though. Right now, Kvass trying to take the pressure and take the fight right to Dos Santos. Nice punch to the gut and then a kick right to the side. And Dos Santos already in trouble. I mean, after all, Dos Santos is closing in on his 40s at 36 at this point. But Kvass. Ooh, nice jab onto Dos Santos. But Kvass is just relentless and then just uses his front foot to a front kick to just push back Dos Santos. And now Brandon Kvass gets a hold of him and takes him down. Nice wrestling takedown onto Dos Santos. Now, of course, Dos Santos is known for knockout power. So if you're Dos Santos, you don't want to be on the ground. Unless, of course, you're doing ground and pound, but still. Oh, and a couple of shots right to the gut of Brandon Kvass. But Junior Dos Santos elects to stand it back on the feet, and that's exactly what he'll do. Oh, nice front kick, or axe kick a la Booker T, I should say.
I might go for now.
Okay. Well, nonetheless,
Hey, guys.
congratulations on your fight, though. But thank you for coming in, Remnant.
No problem.
Oh, and Brandon just he's trying to go for the knockout on Dos Santos, but Dos Santos can take it. Uh-oh, now Brandon is in trouble now. But Brandon not going to back down. And now Dos Santos gets taken down with a knockdown. A win for my birthday present. Best gift ever. Oh, so you saw it. Awesome. I'll tell you one thing. Kvass is doing pretty well with those uppercuts onto Dos Santos. Oh, but then a nice front kick, or, yeah, front kick onto the gut. And going for a takedown, though, and what was that noise? Well, anyway, Brandon, he's doing a good job by going after the body on Dos Santos. As we approach a minute to go in the first round. But Kvass doing a great job, you know, standing toe-to-toe with Dos Santos, knocking him down and taking him down. Ooh, nice knee to the gut of Dos Santos. Right now, Kvass just sizing up what he has to do with a couple of kicks to the leg of Dos Santos. And then pinned against the fence, but time runs out. So we're going to a second round again. And during that fight, big punch to take down Dos Santos, and I would have thought that was it. Gets him close to the ear, actually. Yep, got around the defense. He was covering the face, but left his side open when it came to that punch. All right, round two, here we go. And Dos Santos, a bit sluggish at this point, but again, that just goes with wear and tear. And whoa, down goes Kvass, or not Kvass, excuse me. Kvass takes down Dos Santos. I'm so excited I can't even talk. But Dos Santos got taken down, or knocked down. Kvass just putting the pressure on Dos Santos. I mean, there's nothing really I can say about this other than just Brandon is using his speed and being able to just simply pick apart Dos Santos. As Dos Santos, you know, being a heavyweight, can take the punishment, but... Wait a minute, Dos Santos manages to wrestle down Brandon Kvass, but elects to stand it up on the feet anyway. And the thing about Kvass is that he's beating him to the punch. It's like every time Dos Santos wants to throw a punch, he gets beaten literally to the punch. And gets beaten by it as he gets knocked out by Brandon Kvass, as he has claimed another legend in the long list of guys that he has beaten. He beat Mirko Krokop, and he beat Shogun Hua, and now he's beaten Junior Dos Santos. Yeah, I saw it too, and Joker, I'm sorry that it just happened the way that it did. Although for Dos Santos just got knocked the F out by this man right here, Brandon Kvass.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 13 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Enforcer.
So Brandon gets a win by knockout and improves his record to 13 wins, 8 losses. All right, so congratulations to Brandon. But up next is the debut of Mob Men 2010, baby. As he gets to take on Mr. P's guy, Mr. Russell Chandler, as his opponent. But, Mob, this is the moment that you have been waiting for, baby. And I say baby a lot, I don't know why. But anyway, Mob, it's time for your fight. Are you ready? And for everybody else, who do you guys think is going to win? Russell Chandler or Mob Men? Well, I have to agree with you. Let's get to it. My brother Mob Men for the win. Alright, cool. So, let's introduce him right now. There you see Mob Men making that walk down that aisle. Apparently he is born in Melbourne, Australia. I don't know if that's because he wants to wear the color green or if that's what he wants to be billed from. That's fine. But he is making his debut today. But then, here comes his opponent. Russell Chandler, who stands at 2 wins, 5 losses. I would have to think a victory would definitely help him get back on the right track, but with Mobman, we don't know what he's capable of. Never go wrong with green, says Mobman. Yeah, that's true. Alright, so our tale of the tape is that Russell is younger. Mobman has the height advantage, and the weight advantage goes to Russell, but the reach goes to Mobman. So it's kind of 50-50 here.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 65 inches tall, weighing in at 220 pounds. Fighting out of Melbourne, Australia, Hound Dog. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 64 inches tall, weighing in at 240 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, the Chosen One. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki. There you go, first round, you ready? Are you ready? Let's go!
Alright, let's do it. So Mobman, ooh, got a kick, but then a couple of punches onto Chandler. And Chandler got a couple of good shots to the body of Mobman. I mean, these are two really big boys, so these guys can knock each other out. Better yet, they could knock anybody out if they wanted to. Ooh, nice axe kick a la Booker T, but then a knee right to the gut of Mobman. And another punch right to the gut. So I'll be interested to see what Mobman can do. Ooh, nice spinning kick, but Chandler ducked out of the way of it. Then a knee right to the gut of Chandler. Right now, Mobman just going for some combinations there, but didn't quite get that last kick, though. Oh, spinning back fist onto Mob. But then Mob with the big punch right to Chandler, and then Chandler responds with a kick. So, looks like both guys want to stand and bang. Oh, spinning back kick that got the head of Russell Chandler, and Chandler in a little bit of trouble already. But then Chandler with the kick of his own. And Chandler was trying to go for a grab, but couldn't quite get a good grab on Mobman. Then a kick to the gut of Mobman, and it's pretty obvious that that Chandler wants to go for the body in order to work for the head, as well as the legs. Although Mobman in a little bit of trouble here. And so far, Chandler has been the aggressor here. And Mobman has been the guy that's been backing up more often. Now in a clinch right up against the cage. Oh, and then a knee right to the head. That'll definitely wake up Mobman. That was pure frustration that came out. Really? Why do you say that, Brandon? And so far, oh, nice spinning back kick, but yeah, Mobman Uh-oh, Mobman's in a little bit of trouble. And an uppercut that takes down Mobman, but he got up really quick, though. Well, Mobman got knocked down, so Mob is going to have to do something. But again, he also doesn't want to rush in there and possibly get destroyed. Then a knee once again to the head of Mobman. Think about the title match, TJ. Yeah, I remember you were in there for, like, what, under 30 seconds and you lost? So I remember that, and, oh, Mob just got taken down again. And Russell Chandler went to go to the ground to try to finish him off, but it didn't work. Instead, Mobman, nope, gets out of it, and they're both on the feet again. So, yeah, I still remember that title match, though. I mean, for Joker to push it to a round 3, that says a lot about Joker and how tough he is. I mean, the fact that you knocked out a former UFC heavyweight champion, that's got to be something, Brandon, I have to say. 15 seconds left to go for Mobman. And Mob hurt. Trying to weather the storm to get to a second round. And we will have a second round. And there you see that left hook, or not the left hook, excuse me, a left uppercut. So twice Mobman was taken down, but was never finished. So Mob, I have to say, you're gonna have to make some adjustments, because so far, if on points, I would have to say that Russell has got you beat after one round. All right, so round 2, here we go. Let's get at it. Ooh, nice Booker T axe kick, and then a front kick, and a couple of punches right to the stomach of Chandler. Ooh, nice jab that stunned him for a little bit. But Chandler, of course, has the 2 takedowns, or knockdowns, I should say. Well, not anymore, as Mobman gets a knockdown of his own. Oh, and a knee right to the gut of Mobman, and Mob is getting picked apart by Russell Chandler. I don't know what happened between Russell Chandler and the last time he fought, but he must have been working on his striking, because he's doing what he has to do to beat Mobman. I mean, he's definitely picked up the aggression is what he has to do. Oh, and a jumping kick that gets Mobman, and another takedown, or knockdown, I should say, excuse me, of Mobman. Ooh, nice couple of punches there. Now in a clinch. Couple of strikes right into the clinch, though. Now exchanging kicks between the two. Oh, well, down goes Chandler after getting kicked in the leg. And another kick to the leg. Then a left hook by Mobman. And now pinned against the cage is Mobman and Mob. Both guys are in the clinch, though. Oh. I mean, look at that, then. Thank you, Beast. Excuse me. I had some pickups, though. Where did you... let me see. Where is it? Oh, and another takedown onto Mobman. But this time, Mob got punched out for the count as Russell Chandler gets his third win. And, oh, there it is. Thank you, Beast. Oh, thank you. But for Russell Chandler, that is his third win. And it came at the expense of the debuting Mobman 2010 as he goes to 0-1. But I don't know what happened between Russell Chandler from the last time he fought, and it was against the now retiring Kyle Young, in which he got knocked out by Young. But this time he was able to get a big knockout of Mobman 2010. Here's the official word. So Russell gets what is his third win to go with 5 losses, but great job by Russell getting a big win. So despite the fact that he was not originally going to be on the main card, or on the main card because there's an undercard and a main card, but he makes the most of it on his main card debut. But up next, also on the main card, is Jose Blanco going to take on the debuting Yellow Fever. So with that said, let me just get both guys in that their fight is up next, so give me a moment. Let's see, where is he? Oh, there's Jomi. There he is. But that was a good fight nonetheless by Chandler and Mob. I'm sorry that you didn't win, but, you know, you can't always win them all. Alright, so let me get Mr. Yellow Fever. No, it's not online. Is it Ty or Tay or... Anyway, nice to meet you, though. So basically what I have is a bunch of created characters intermixed with real-life fighters, like, in this case, Royce Gracie, Junior Dos Santos, and Jessica Andrade. Or Andrade, or however you pronounce her name, because... It's kind of different between how you pronounce one's names in this game. It's kind of weird, but But no, it's not online, sadly. Alright, so let's get to it then. Between Blanco and Yellow Fever. I do like your profile pic, Tay. In fact, let me check your channel. I want to see. Interesting. Okay. So, for those in the chat, though, who do you guys think is going to win? Jose Blanco or the debuting Yellow Fever. Yellow Fever 09. And with all that in mind, let's start. Let's do it. We still have one more fight after this, and suffice it to say, it's almost done. And I'm thinking of getting this game, so I'm just looking. Hey, you know, it's a very good game, though. Very good game, actually. And, you know, is it perfect? No, but it definitely has much better uses than, like, UFC 2 or the first game. Ever since EA got the license to work the game. So I would say, yeah, it's worth getting, especially at this time. But there you see Yellow Fever making his debut. So for Tay and for everybody else that comes in, what you are seeing is a league, so to speak. Or not a league, but rather what would happen if created fighters go up against themselves and real-life fighters? Well, that's what you get. You know, combined with records, weight classes, championships, things like that. That's kind of how this whole show works. But there you see Jose Blanco. His record stands at 4 wins, 12 losses. So we'll see if Jose can get off the snide. The schneid, I should say. Excuse me. And the tail of the tape, Yellow Fever is younger. However, the weight advantage goes to Jose, and everything else is identical. Here is Bruce Buffer with the announcements.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 136 pounds. Fighting out of Phoenix, Arizona, this man is a grappler, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 142 pounds, fighting out of Spanish Town, Jamaica, El Toro. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb D.
All right, here we go. Jose, Yellow Fever. It's about to start. A spinning back kick onto Blanco from Yellow Fever. But then Blanco with an overhand right. Ooh, nice boxing combination by Yellow Fever onto Blanco. And Blanco throwing some punches, but not getting much of them. And Yellow Fever doing his best, just picking him apart. Ooh, then a knee right to the gut of Blanco. You know, being that this is Yellow Fever's first fight, I mean, I don't know what he's going to do. But Blanco, not going to waste time and just going to take him down. Now both guys are on the floor. And Yellow Fever going to make sure that he doesn't get pounded in a ground and pound. And now is on top of Jose. And Jose wants to make sure... Uh-oh. Now going to try to get that rear naked choke. But instead is now on the bottom and just got hammer fisted. Did Yellow Fever, and Yellow Fever trying to squeam out of it. Now in a side mount is Jose Blanco. But Yellow Fever trying to fight out of it. But instead gets hammer fisted in the head for his trouble. I mean, it was kind of funny because I remember watching an MMA fight, and the guy was on the bottom position and was able to knock the guy on top with hammer fists alone. So I saw that, it was like, whoa. Anything can happen from the bottom or the top. Now a couple of punches right to the head. Alright, now back to the stand-up. But I would have to think that Jose got the better of the ground exchange when the fight went to the ground. Ooh, nice kick to the leg of Yellow Fever. And then a couple... Whoa, 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 what the hell was that? Wow. Was it just me, or was Yellow Fever doing the Ali shuffle? I'm like, was I looking at that? Like, what the hell happened there? Anyway. Then again, I guess Yellow Fever does have quick feet, then. But so far, a good exchange between these two. Oh, nice axe kick, though, on Jose Blanco. And of course, Jose would love nothing more than to spoil the debut of Yellow Fever and get a win himself. And of course, both guys are hurt, but as far as Jose, I mean, Jose is starting to bleed close to the eye, actually, as the blood is starting to pour out. And ooh, nice double arm takedown. That was a pretty good takedown by Yellow Fever. Although, nice reversal by Jose Blanco, and Jose using his wrestling to go back and forth. And now going for a Kimura, but there might not be enough time to get the win right here with the Kimura or the armbar. But time expires and we'll go to a second round, but that was pretty good by both guys. Extremely fast and proficient. I mean, first he tries to go for a Kimura. Then he turns it over and tries to go for an armbar, but again, time ran out. Whoa, what the hell? Did you just see that? They disappeared. Tell you one thing, this game is just, ugh. I want to subdue the shit out of him. I don't know if Yellow Fever would like when you say that, but I know what you mean, though. And Beast is like, why? I don't know if he's asking Jose or just what happened with that round. That was so weird. A knee right to the gut of Fever. Whoa, and a kick! A spinning back kick as Fever was jumping in the jumping in the air and got taken down just like that. And as you can see, Blanco with one submission attempt to his name. Look at Yellow Fever's face. Yeah, it kind of looks like someone punched him in the face. But then again, that's what the whole point of this fight is. Nice spinning back kick to Yellow Fever, though. But yeah, a lot of bruising on his face, that's for sure. And both guys are just exchanging punches right to the head and right to the body. Nice spinning back kick, though. And now in a clinch. Oh, nice inside trip by Jose. I'll tell you one thing, Jose has definitely improved his, his wrestling as well as his jiu-jitsu. And he's going to need to, especially against top-level competition, as well as Yellow Fever. And Yellow Fever now is on the top. But Jose trying to get behind him, trying to go for another rear naked choke. But then taken down and gets hammer fisted in the face for his trouble. And another hammer fist. And another punch and another hammer fist. I mean, if Jose keeps this up, I mean, Jose might actually win, although then reversed by Yellow Fever. Oh, nice reversal by Jose. I'll tell you one thing. What this fight lacks in knockout punches, it definitely makes up for in submission, wrestling, submission, and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. But now in an inverted triangle onto Yellow Fever. And Yellow Fever, he tapped out. It's over. Wow, what a great fight in terms of technique. As Jose gets a win and improves his record to 5 wins, 12 losses, and Yellow Fever, much like Mobmen before him, is now 0-1. But congratulations to Jose. He kept at it and he got the win. Just absolutely choking him out, and there really wasn't much that Yellow Fever could have done except just tap out, but so Jose Blanco making the best out of his big debut. Well, not his debut, but rather his appearance on the main card. As it's been a while since he's been on the main card. He's been on the undercard a couple of times, but a big win for Jose, though. I mean, this is absolutely huge if you're Jose Blanco, and really, what more can I say about that? Also, I have to talk to Samurai as far as, him leaving the sport and having his woman, Akira, take his place. Now, I'll have to tell Young about this, but I'm going to say that Young, or Akira Young, will have to start at the bottom of the list as I move my way from the top to the bottom. Because I can't just simply, replace him with Akira. That would kind of be unfair to those who have been waiting, and if I could, I would, but hey, that's another topic for another time, though. My skill to sub special now that I think about it, but I'll talk to you about it. Okay, we'll see what happens, but in the meantime, let me talk to, and to think, thanks, I'm going to lose. Well, no, you didn't lose, you won. Let me see, I'm just going to check to see how MG is doing. Alright, so let me see. Where is she? There she is. The awesome MG, Mario Girl. Just gonna share this with MG, Mario Girl Melissa. I don't know if she'll watch it or if she is busy with anything, but nonetheless, it is going to be for the UFC Strawweight Championship. So this is the main event, as we have Jessica Andrade, the women's strawweight champion, against the Mario Girl, Melissa. And I have to say, guys, do I even need to ask you who you guys want to see win? As we have Andrade and Mario Girl. The time for talk is over, and the time for a championship is now. So let's do it. And now it's time for the main event. And we've had a lot of good fights today. We've had a lot of great ones. Some were for a few seconds, others lasted a while, with only one fight going the distance. But there you see Melissa, the Mario Girl, as she enters the octagon for the first time. Well, actually not the first time, but for once again, I should say. But then you have the champion who not too long ago had defeated the previous champion, Rose Namajunas, to become the champion, is Jessica Andrade. Has won 7 of her last 9 fights, at least according to her record at this point. So the tale of the tape. Melissa is younger, has the height and the reach advantage, but the weight goes to Jessica Andrade.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Bergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans
And Melissa comes in. Uh-oh, before I forget.
live from the sold-out Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Strawweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist making her professional debut here tonight. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 110 pounds. Fighting out of Mexico City, Mexico, presenting the Challenger Super.
And Melissa, her record stands at 5 wins, 5 losses, especially after winning 3 straight to win the women's open weight tournament to where she became the tournament champion and has earned the right to face this woman right here.
This is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
All right, so they both touch gloves. And
You ready? You ready? Let's go fight.
and Jessica going for a knockout, but my goodness, that size difference though. I mean, Mario Girl, I will say she is, you know, about as tall as she is in real life. Oh, and nice hook kick onto the face of Andrade. Another one. But of course, Andrade, if given the chance, she could very well go for a takedown. But no, MG, nice takedown onto Andrade. But then Andrade reverses it and now is in the north-south position. Now turns it into a side mount. Back to a north-south. Back to a side mount. And Mario Girl trying to fight her way out of this. And Mario Girl in a little bit of trouble. And a couple of hammer fists right to the head. And then an elbow. And another one. And just repeatedly hitting Mario Girl right in the head. And Mario Girl's going to have to find a way to get out of this. And then Mario Girl tried to fight out, but now is in the full mount position. And Andrade now has an arm. Uh-oh, looks like she's going to set up for an arm bar. And for Melissa, this could be the end of her. Unless Melissa can get out of this, this could be trouble for her. And unfortunately, she could not get out of it. As Andrade is still the strawweight champion, and I got to give Melissa a lot of credit. She tried to go for a takedown and a knockdown, but it just was not enough against Andrade, and Andrade just made short work of Mario Girl. And again, you cannot fault Melissa for this. Of course, a lot of people still think that what happened with her and the previous champion, Nama Nunes, was kind of a fluke in the sense that Nama Nunes got slammed, which is true, but it was what it was, as was this.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Magliano is going to stop to this contest at 1 minute, 48 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by submission due to an armbar, and still the undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Jessica
Andrade. Oh, I thought it was Andrade, but, you know, again, I guess I forget that it's, you know, Brazilian and Mexico, but, well, congratulations to Andrade, now that I know that's how you pronounce her name. Well, Melissa unfortunately goes to 5-6, and it's just back to the drawing board for her. And I understand that Young wants to, let me see. Is anyone still in the party? Everybody else is... I guess everybody else is gone, so... Oh well. I'll get back to that in a moment, but... Nonetheless, though... I mean, we had a couple of good fights, though, but... And you know, while the Voorhees McQueen fight, that was great. And Joker's fight with Godzilla was tremendous. Like, most of these other fights, they did great, but, you know, like you had Gracie winning and Elementor. I mean, I could go on and on, but of course for MG, I mean, this was her big chance to become a champion, and it just slipped right through her fingers, and again, through no fault of her own. I mean, Andrade is the champion for a reason. But with that said, looks like everybody is left. And for those of you watching this on the replay, I may as well make mention while I'm at it. As, you know, I enjoy doing these things. I really do. And for as much as I enjoy, you know, the amount of people that watch the show, it's kind of hard to do it when you have only one or two or none watching the show. But to those who do watch it, I appreciate it. And those who were here to see their fight, I appreciate that as well. It's a little bit of a downer, but what can I say? It is what it is. So, I hope you enjoyed it. And let me just exit out here. The only thing I know is that we will be going to have to make a replacement for Kyle Young. But Fight of the Night, of course, goes to Voorhees and McQueen. The submission, of course, goes to Silver, and the knockout goes to Chandler onto Mopman. Though I would probably make a case for like Godzilla winning the performance of the night for the submission. But, well, like I said, it is what it is. If you want to jump in, I'll send you the link. Oh, alright. Well, I had to think that someone was, that was the case, though. I'll have to, again, talk to Samurai and let him know about, you know, the fact that I have to go down the list of people that are on the list to be on this. So I just have to let him know about that and go from there. But I had a lot of fun nonetheless, and I hope you guys had a lot of fun as well. So with that said, this is the Blue Toad signing off, saying goodbye. And as for when my next stream will be, I'm not too sure, actually. Well, for a couple of reasons. Number one, it has to do with getting videos ready for the Gaming Odyssey, and also because I'm looking to talk to my next guest on my interview series. So there's always those things. But as for like when my next stream will be, I'm not sure myself. But I think even with that, I could still do a vote. So for anyone that's still here, let me do this. As for, like I said, as for when I'll do the next stream, I'm not sure. But, alright, let me get this. Let me get this. I think I'm the only one here. Yeah, that's what I thought. But like I said, it is kind of a bummer that there aren't as many people towards the end of the show. But, oh yeah. So, for the one person, I guess. Those are the choices you can make. For what it's worth, I guess. Well, Brandon, I guess this is your chance to single-handedly pick the next one. But yeah, for those of you that are watching this, I'm sorry that this is hard for you guys to take. It's been it's been avoided for a while, so yeah, it probably has been. So I guess by default, NHL wins. As for, like I said, when the next stream will be, I'm not so sure. Again, because I have a couple of things I need to do, like with the Gaming Odyssey and with the interview series that I do. Between those two things, it'll be some time before I can officially say, "Hey, I'm going to do it." So yeah, for those of you who are on my Discord, you guys will know when I'll do it. But for everybody else, if you guys are subscribed, or if you like what you see, do subscribe, hit the notification bell, so when I go live, you'll see NHL, and you'll see all those games that I just listed in the chat there. From all of us here, this is the Blue Toad signing off, saying goodbye, and I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day.